What's up everyone, JD here. Welcome to Around the Pickups. So I basically went to a few places. I went to Game Guys with a couple pickups with a little bit of trade credit. Went to the flea market with my friends at Traditions. And then I got some pickups from my friends at Traditions, two of my best friends at Traditions. Then I also got pickups from when I was with Albany with my dad. And then after that, got the big one, Saratoga Comic Con. Saratoga Comic Con was a blast as I had a really great time. I had even more fun. It was much more of a blast this time than last time, mostly because I had money to spend. More money to spend than usual. So anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the pickups. So we're going to start with the flea markets as the game guy pickups, since it's mostly 360 titles. So first up we got Smash Bros. Tennis 3. This is unfortunately missing the manual. No, unfortunately. But, yeah, I actually got this thing for $1. And again, with trade credit, it covered even more. And this is also I got for $1. Again, trade credit. Dynasty Warriors 7. I need this for the collection. Because again, I'm going for a Complete 260 set. You need to get as much of it as you can. And this is actually one of the Dynasty Warriors games I didn't have. I heard this was really, really good though. One of the better Dynasty Warriors games. I'm really excited to try it out. So those are my two game picks from the Game Guys. These were actually my last pickups before Saratoga Comic Con. So now we got the pickups from the flea market. Now I want to tell you the story about this. Me and my friends, we were doing like some sort of activity, and we decided we wanted to go out for some ice cream. I said, "Hey, let's go to the flea market. There's a flea market I know of," and they agreed. Some of my friends agreed to go. We actually went to go get ice cream before that. And then after we went to the flea market. Unfortunately, we did not have a lot of time at the flea market because there's something going on in Traditions. But regardless, while I was at the flea market, I did find some games. So keep in mind, I was on a very strict budget. They had a lot of games that I wanted. Unfortunately, again, I was on a very strict budget because again, with Saratoga Comic Con coming up, I didn't want to at the time. I didn't want to spend a lot of money and have some money saved for that. So what games I did pick up. This is actually my personal copy, but I actually did pick up an extra Pajama Sam. Copy is complete. Unfortunately, the other one I picked up is not complete. It's really badly scratched. I actually tried trading it into the Game Guys, but they wouldn't take it, so it's probably going to go to Traditions as a game for them. I could probably donate it to them. Hole in the Wall, which is actually based on the show that I used to watch. I should probably watch the show again because it's a good game show by Cartoon Network. NBA Baller Beats. Surprised it didn't have this actually. I couldn't find a back for one. Battlefield 2. NASCAR 11, the game. This is actually supposed to be a really good NASCAR game. Much better than the new ones that are coming out. And this is the game I really wanted because I've been looking for this game for a very long time. Title Legends. I actually have been looking for this game because of the Angry Video Game Nerd review. Star's AVGN review on this game when he did Title Legends 1 and 2, also because of Finals Fight. But there was some other titles that he covered. But yeah, I'm still looking for Title Legends 2, and I saw about these games is I got all these 5 games, all 6 games, for $5. I actually did a bundle deal and got them all for 20. So that ended up being 3 bids. Well, this ended up being 5. The rest of them being were 3. So that's pretty cool. So now let's do pickups from my friends. I actually got one game I need to take out real quick. So my friend Michael had some games that he was going to sell. I was actually going to purchase the games before Saratoga Comic Con, but unfortunately it ended up not happening. And I actually had to go like super late in the evening. Because unfortunately I was going home on Thursday and I was not going to be able to get these games until much later. Luckily, I was able to do a bundle deal. I got a few games from my friend Michael and then 2 games from my friend Jordan. So the games I got from Michael were, this is again another complete copy. Actually the other one's complete, but I already have this game. So this game ended up being a double, which I ended up giving to the house in 34. That's Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which is a fantastic RPG. And these were the ones I am keeping because I need these. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I'm not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan, so I'm not going to play it. But I do have it on PS3. Aliens Fireteam Elite, which is actually one I've been wanting to play for a while. And I don't get me wrong, I don't do third-person shooters, but some third-person shooters I am willing to play, such as the next two games coming, next one after this. Thunder Wild Bolt Toy-Con 4, which I don't have this is not complete, it's missing the cardboard and everything else that comes with it, but I'm never going to play this game, so this is going to stay in the collection. And this is a game I'm really excited to own, Splatoon 2. My brother has this game, because he did own it, but this is one that I've been wanting to play for a very long time, and I finally found it after years. Even though it was also that just came out with Splatoon 3, so could have been like, because that's people are playing that, but still we're awesome to have this, and I am playing at the moment alongside other games, which is pretty cool. And then after these two games I got from Jordan, and were California Speed. And this is kind of crazy one. You're going to be mad that I did not have this game. Super Mario 64. I did not have this game. I know, I'm an idiot. It's like in everybody's collection. But I finally have this game now. So, the games from Michael I got were I got for $26, and these two I got for $35 total. So Jordan and Michael, if you are watching this video, thank you very much for hooking me up. I really appreciate it. So now let us do pickups from Albany next. So when I came back from my week-long vacation, again it was a holiday for my family, so I actually ended up coming home for that, and then after having a week off. So my dad was gonna see me in New York City. Unfortunately, that did not go well. So he ended up seeing me in Albany. And Friday we had Texas. We had all you can eat steak at Texas de Gazelle, which was really fantastic. I love that restaurant. And then after Saturday we went game hunting. I did go back to Empire video games. Unfortunately, the Empire was worse than last time. So I asked my dad because of the game that the owner wouldn't sell to me because he found out, it's worth $300. No. So unfortunately, I'm never going back to that store again. But despite that, the games what I did pick up were a few Game Boy games that I needed because I don't have a lot of Game Boy games. I'm collecting Game Boy games. Frank Thomas, Big Herd Baseball. There is also Super Nintendo version, so I'll try the Game Boy version. If it's not good, I'll probably get the Super Nintendo one and try to get the one complete in box because actually it's a pretty cool logo. Play Action Football. This is actually first Nintendo title. This is a good one. This is actually the most. This one I overpaid for, unfortunately, and I knew I could have got the other one, but. So happy to have this game because this is one I wanted to get for a while. I actually wanted to get this one for a while, and I'm glad I did get it now and again. Operation C. And this is the reason why I wanted the Game Boy games. I finally own the Super Game Boy. This is something I've been after for a very long time, and now I finally own this. And the main reason why I wanted this is because I don't have a Game Boy. I kind of don't want a Game Boy. I wanted a Game Boy for display because I wouldn't want it to play. So this would be the reason. Well, this would be this actually why they place my Game Boy games on the TV. So because of this will be the why I play my Game Boy games if I were to play them. And so outside of the Game Boy stuff, 1-6 title. Mostly one of them that this is actually a condition upgrade for a game I already had. I do really like this game, Sonic Unleashed. But this is a very, very nice condition upgrade because the previous one I had looked like shit. So it is complete. It was very, very, very nice shape because, like I said, the one that I had was in really bad shape. So this is a very nice condition upgrade. I will be selling or trading the other one. And this is a very uncommon one. I'm very excited to have for the DS. Dementum the Ward. There is a sequel to this game, which is much harder to find, but I'm very excited to own this. This is what looks like to be a very scary game. So because of that, I will be saving this game. I will not be playing this game now because but I will be saving this game for at the very least close to October. So because I think this would be a perfect. This is gonna be my Halloween game for October, or close to October. So I'm very looking forward to playing this, even though I'm not the biggest fan of horror games because I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be jump scared. But I do play horror games. Don't get me wrong. But I usually play them on a separate day. I usually play horror games in October, close to October. And I usually pick one horror game to play. Last year was Dead Space. Obviously because of the remake that was coming out, and then this time, actually last year there wasn't a horror game, so I ended up playing SMT instead, which is a good thing. I got SMT Strange Journey. Anyway, let's finish it up with pickups from Saratoga Comic Con. So, like I said, I had an absolute. In case you have not followed the channel, me and my friends of Traditions went to Saratoga Comic Con this year in May, and I had a fantastic time. It was I had more fun this year, and thankfully they had games and I had money to spend. So let's finish it up. We got Battlefield Bad Company. I wish it was Battlefield 2, but this is the other one I've been missing. They actually had all the Battlefield games I was missing except Battlefield 2. Okay, I had that one. But yeah, they had all the Battlefield games I was missing, but I didn't want to get all of them because of these two games. Cabela's North American Adventures. When I actually showed this to Rachel, she got extremely jealous. Or maybe not extremely jealous, but I feel like she got a little jealous because she likes Cabela hunting games on mobile. So I picked this up and because I need this for the collection. So I am still missing Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts, which is very hard to find, very pricey, and this is another staple title. I know you guys are gonna get mad I didn't have this one. A lot of these titles, a few of these titles are gonna get mad I did not have. This is one of them. But for that too, I know I'm going for Complete D6, and this is one title I did not have, which is really awesome. I kind of want to play Left 4 Dead 1 first before I play the sequel. Or whether it's the sequel player and not the original, which because I'll play the sequel first. Anyway, final two games. This is a big one. Not a big one, it's a expensive one, but a big one it's in. This is one of the best RPGs ever made in the recent years, and I have not been able to find this game, and I have never run across this game in the wild. That is until today. Well, Saratoga Comic Con. In that game, you're just gonna be mad at me because I technically beat this game, but not really. Undertale. Very happy to have this game because this is a fantastic RPG. It's very difficult, but it's a great game regardless. Oh my god, this game is so good, but but at the same time, I couldn't. There's actually a patch with this one where we have to be on hard mode, and I'm not beating this game on hard mode. So I'll probably just leave it up as it is. But yeah, believe it or not, this game, so story about this. Someone went to Saratoga Comic Con. I was close to 1,200 games in the collection. So this ended up being 1,199. So you might be asking, what's game number 1,200? So this game is one of the. If you thought Undertale was one of the best ever made, well, this is the game tops it. For a while, but I've been missing this game for a very long time, and I've been wanting this game for so long. The Weibo isn't in the best shape, but that's okay because you could always upgrade. And I did kind of overpay, but you know what? Considering the fact that this is one of the best games out there, and I was close to that milestone. I think I was willing to do it a little bit, even though I definitely got a little bit cheaper than I wanted, but that's okay. So, and that game is Super Metroid. I know, another staple. And also an uncommon one at the same time. This is definitely an uncommon game. So I'm very, very happy to finally have this one. Because this is one I've been wanting for a very long time. I wanted to get this one completely unboxed, but we also have to do same with Mario 64. So we're really excited to have this. And that being said, I only got a couple games I've been playing recently, so I'm gonna put the games away so I can get to that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I only got a couple games I've been playing, so they're both Game Boy games. I want to get, so I'm gonna make them as quick as possible. But here's the first one: Rock and Chase. Ever since I got Super Game Boy, there's been a lot of Game Boy games I own actually really want to play. This is one of them, and I actually have a really nice protected card case, and I'll pull it out to show you. Here it is. It's in really, really nice shape. Basically, what this game is that think of it like a Pac-Man game. It's funny enough, this has been around since 1981. Except this is an original game entirely. Think of it like Pac-Man, where you have to collect the money, kind of like the pellets in Pac-Man. But if you basically get hit by one of those tomato police, you basically lose a life. And you again like Pac-Man, you can basically get a money bag to stun them, and then you can get the diamond to make them to be invisible for a few seconds. Again, I know I've seen Pac-Man a while, but this game's like Pac-Man. And I know that makes this sound extremely generic, but it's a really, really fun game. One of my favorite Game Boy games of all time. Although my only problem with it is that the later half of the game, probably the stage 6 or something, 6-1 to be specific, and eat my fucking dick. Oh my god. That stage, you have to be super lucky to have the diamond appear, and if you're not, because they put it at a really bad spot, and what sucks is that you have to play this game in one go. If you shut down the console, the Game Boy, or whatever, you have to start the game all over again. You can't basically continue from where you left off. There's no passwords. There is continues, but there's no passwords, meaning that you have to play this game in one sitting. Even though there's technically continues, there's only continues if the game is still running. I don't know why they did that, but so I tested it just to make sure, and it's basically that. So I gotta start the game over. That sucks. But it's still a fantastic game on its own right. And speaking of great games, you might remember this from my pick a video, but I picked this game up and I have this game complete in the box, which is super awesome because I never see it complete in the box. Which is not crazy expensive, but complete in the box it goes like over $100. And this is the first in the franchise because I've never played any game in the franchise before. Bomberman GB. So this is this is actually was a very late release on Game Boy. This came out as late as 1998. Despite that, this is a really fun Bomberman game. Although I've never played the Bomberman games, I'm not used to the whole mechanics about it. So it's gonna take me a while to get used to it. I'm telling you guys, it's true because I'm not used to Bomberman yet. Because again, I never played a Bomberman game. But it's really, really fun. And I think the reason why I wanted to get this game and play it is because look at the cover. I mean, no, seriously, just look at it. What does this remind you of? If I focus. God damn it. There you go. Yep, this cover reminds me of Indiana Jones. So it's basically Indiana Jones meets Bomberman. And that's what wanted me to get this game. Because oh yeah, this is basically Indiana Jones. So I had to get it. So those are the two games I've been playing. There's definitely more, but those two I wanted to highlight. So that being said, I gotta go. I gotta put all this stuff away. I gotta get everything set up because the next video is gonna be the room tour for 2023, which I'm gonna do these once per year. So I'm very much looking forward to showing you what's updated in the collection. I did film it before, but I want to get this big video out before I film the tour. So then I look forward to that. That being said, I'm JD the Mighty Messbit. Keep playing games, having a great time. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.